Hey brother, Stuart Matola, men's relationship coach. I hope you're having a great day. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how pain in relationship is inevitable, but suffering is optional. And I'm going to give you a distinction between pain and suffering because it's easy to confuse the two. I'm also going to give you some tools and tips to help you diminish suffering, as well as understand how to work with your pain better so it doesn't stick around so long. So up front, if you're digging this, please like or follow me on this platform, or subscribe to the lower right if you're watching on YouTube to my channel, and click that little bell to get weekly notifications as I go live on these videos. You may hear the sound of the river there. I'm here at the Yuba River, sweet spot in Northern California. So pain, just think as simple as physical pain, emotional pain, heartache, sadness. Sadness is a tough one. Fear. Anger can be painful. So just think about emotional pain, and that's typically what shows up in relationship. Suffering, on the other hand, is something that you have a part in. So for example, it's very common for us dudes to judge ourselves for having that emotion. We might feel fear and we're just like, I shouldn't feel fear. I don't want to be a wimp, or we let that fear destroy us, or we feel sadness and we try to stuff that down, or we have a judgment about it, okay? So self-judgments are a good example of suffering that you can avoid, that is optional. Another form of suffering that's optional, but often gets ingrained to us unconsciously at a young age, is self-betrayal. The whole idea that I have to stuff down my needs and wants and prioritize those of my partner or whoever else I'm in relationship with, to make sure that they're okay, and then I can be okay. That's a simple form of self-betrayal, and that's, simply put, suffering. And the way to eliminate that is to start to notice those patterns and get some good coaching, get some good strategies and tactics to understand how to avoid that. And so, for example, when you get a cue, okay, from suffering, and how can you learn lessons from that? So for example, I noticed in an interaction, like, whoa, my pleaser came up big time. And, I didn't really speak what I wanted. And I fear speaking what I want because then I have the fear that things will blow up on me. Well, how do I get in the room with that fear of things blowing up on me so I don't betray myself and start to change those patterns? And again, that's the work that I do as a coach to help an individual diminish suffering. Now, pain, on the other hand, it's going to happen. It's just part of the human experience, okay? So anyone who's saying otherwise is BSing you. I experience pain, in relationship. Hell yeah, I do. I'm human. And but what I've, really worked on, what I coach my clients on, is there's a way of working with that pain so you don't swirl in it over and over and over again. So you can actually move through it more efficiently. And so for your sake, from what I spoke to in this video, think about where you cause yourself suffering and where is just that inevitable pain, and how you want to interact with that pain in a way so that you don't self-proliferate it. Instead, you find a way to access what it's trying to tell you, what it's trying to teach you. Because let's face it, brother, pain is a great teacher. And we all know that from experience. And some of us are really good at extracting the lessons from that pain, and others really struggle. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll leave a few links to my work below, and have a kick-ass day. Bye.